Hi, Derek. Hopefully you've settled in after getting back from Japan there, and yeah, like I say in the email, I've been meaning to email you, and finally I'm taking a bit of Saturday time to get this to you. So hopefully you don't mind my mode of communication. I've gotten to quite like screencasts instead of typing everything out in an email. So I've got an email here for you to just point you to some links and things, but I'll go through most of it in this screencast. First thing you'll notice is yes, I'm not on a Mac, and I've got a bit of a cold, so um, yeah, hopefully those things don't get in your way at all. Um, I want to give you a bit of a sense of who Glass Canvas is, so a bit of what we've done, and then where we're headed. I want to give you a few things we're currently working on, give you a little glimpse into that, and then get you started, get you off to a good start on doing a bit of training on Ruby on Rails and Refinery, the CMS that we're using. And yeah, I want to do this in person, and maybe we can at some point, and you can give me a call at any time. But this is kind of the next best thing to get you going on this on your own time. So first, yeah, Glass Canvas, our website that greatly needs work. We just have a Squarespace site up that has been, yeah, we've just been trying to sort out who we are and stuff through the content on there. But our tagline, "Partners for Work That Matters," says it pretty good. We're partners because we don't just do some work that people tell us to do, but we really take on someone's cause and really work with them and partner with them, and not just do a little bit of work here and there, but and then we work for things that really matter to us, and you'll see that in a few of the examples. So Signal Hill, I'd encourage you to watch the video here. It really says who Signal Hill is, but also shows kind of who we are in a way. And then there is the pregnancy video here you might be interested in, and there's a little quiz we did. And then there's one of the first things we did was the our movement page. We did the whole Signal Hill website and the whole CCO website. These are just a few snippets that you may want to just have a browse through. And then the porn effect is another example that you might want to have a look at. I have to warn you though, with the Signal Hill site, I'm just realizing now we need to do some work with the layout here. Based on the content and the images they've put in, the layout is a bit of a mess through the blog section, so just a bit of caution there. We will be updating that probably on Monday. And then the CCO site, we're actually not, unfortunately, we're not working with them anymore. So they've gone and taken the site. So a lot of it has changed drastically from what we did. So again, it's not all our top quality work because it's changed since then, but it gives you a sense, especially on that our movement page, you can kind of see what we're up to there. And then where we're headed, we've got a few opportunities for kind of mega sites, or we don't have a good name for it, but we've the first one we're getting into is this lifecollective.io, which is a collection of right to life groups, as many as we can get, joining together to build and refine kind of a bunch of content and build a site together so that they're not all having to try and make their own small group website. They can use the power of everyone working together to do that. So that's where we seem to be going, and it's really neat to see this come to life. And then another thing that is brand new is we're kind of experimenting with a new approach to a CMS, a content management system, and what you see is what you get editor. So I'll show you a little bit of that. So currently Life Collective is just, all we've got there is like a splash page sign up form. But what we're making that into is the ability for someone like Abbotsford Right to Life to build a website that not only has their content that they're writing, but they kind of build a feed by leveraging all of the other organizations that are involved, so they can take Calgary's Right to Life and just add that content onto their site, and build that up without having to come up with all of it from scratch. And we get the benefits of sharing the Google index and all that, so it becomes kind of a single brand but with multiple groups underneath that. And now for a very quick look at our new approach to a CMS and a WYSIWYG. Here's just very quickly, I don't know how familiar you are with CMSs. You've probably been in some like blog sites or WordPress or something. So this is a WordPress site we've done. They required that it's WordPress, rccav.org, the Catholic Cemeteries. So to edit this page, we go into WordPress and you have a basic title and the body, an HTML editor, right, with all your bold, italics, and stuff. And then if you look at the comparable thing with Serena NFP, which we're hopefully going to launch soon here, there's a title and the HTML stuff that if we look in the editor is a title text box and then an HTML editor with all your tools. Very, very standard. And then there's other options and things. And where we're going with this is to take this page, and Refinery allows us to be gives us the flexibility to customize this page into something more like this, where we actually see the page that you're editing, and you go in and actually go and just click and start editing the page in the middle here with extra options and the save there on it, but you can actually edit the text and what all the HTML elements from right in that page. So just to go in and fix like a spelling mistake or something, it's just a totally different experience for someone to be editing it on the exact page, exactly how it looks. Just something. It seems revolutionary what we're doing. It's really cool to get into this. So at this point, it's up to you to continue with the training and learning some Ruby on Rails. I'm not at all guaranteeing you a job, but hopefully, if things work out the way we are, if they work out the way we're hoping, then you can be maybe working. You can be working with us full time. That'd be great. But regardless, learning some Ruby on Rails, I think you'll enjoy, and hopefully it'll be a valuable skill set no matter what. So I'll go on to the next one with the Ruby on Rails training.